Well, hello, and welcome back to Idle Kingdom Defense. So today, 24,030, and of course, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, and you know it, I know it, make sure you ring that bell. So here we are, King's Ruin has been ruined. I already swept the dragon. Portal has been portalized. We'll come back to Total War in a moment. The Archer store has been purchased. Astrology has been astrologized, and it's time to purchase some heroes. So, all that said, though, how are you doing today? I do hope everything is going well for you. Obviously, I have something special in store for you today, and we're going to see. Oh, there was the Viking chick. I missed her. How did I miss her? Oh, here's Camila. How did I miss her? Oh well, I think we'll be okay. Yeah, if they ever release a new hero, I'm going to look at my summons after this, but then we'll get right to Total War, because that's what we're all looking for. Oh, well. I do have almost 10 million hero seals now, so we will be doing so many ultra summons if we ever get a new hero. Or a new anything. I want a new hero. Alright, so we are here. We are working on 10-6 of the Flame Fortress. Now, I don't know how long this is going to take. Obviously, it's going to depend, too, on the monsters we get, right? Like, rolling certain monsters is just going to make this... Oh, these are... maybe? You know, I forgot to check something. You know, I wonder if I can check it now while we're doing this. Let's see. Let's see if I can still get in here. I can. Is it units? Yes. Zoom in here. Oh, well. That's weird. Oh, they're hitting the castle pretty hard. So everybody piled up. Wow, okay, we're taking some hits. Didn't expect that. Well, Marion will clean out the casters, which, I mean, we're still at half health. It's fine. So I was looking to see... Okay, she's on the... Alright, she's gonna do her Marion thing and bounce all over the place. But this should at least help get some of the stuff down. And once we get some of the stuff down, the castle will be healthier. So there's a unit thing. And in the unit thing, there's a definition for all the different types of units, that's not really helpful. But it basically tells you the multiplier of everything. But the interesting thing is the Total War boss's health is set to 0, which of course we know is not true, because if the boss had 0 health, we would know about it. Let's see. Oh, here's a Total War manager. Copy table into info. Copy main skill over. So there is a get boss info function. In the boss function, it determines the Total War dungeon. So what's this say? Total War dungeons. Where is this defined? Oh, okay, wait, no, that might be it. Yes, I do have... Somebody reverse engineered the game and gave it to me. But the way they created the game is weird. Also, I'm not super familiar with Lua. Oh, Marion's on the boss now. Alright, that's good. We're already at 3.5 minutes. Marion, get it together. That's actually not too bad. So it pulls the unit ID. Total War Dungeons. What's the dungeon data? Dungeon data. Okay, that has the boss ID. And that's all it seems. Okay, so we're just looking for the boss ID. Oh, it's a continent. Okay, continent and dungeon. Double key. Okay. Copies from the unit. Okay. Well, that was 8.5 minutes in game, so 4 minutes, 15 seconds. That's fine. We should be able to at least do 6s. All right, that's good. And we got two 2-star. That's nice. So there we go. We got 10-6 down. I'm sure we'll be able to do Poison Cave 10-6. I'll look at this later. But we were able to do it. Sorry, I was trying to figure out what the boss's health is. The reason is, the horsey guys, their health is set to 100. I assume, based on just watching us play the game, that they have half as much health as the boss. So when I was looking up to see what the constants for the boss is, I was assuming that he would be double. Right? Like if the horse has 100% of the health, he has 200%. That would make sense, and that would kind of explain everything. It would also change my math on Vincent. And again, if you remember, I did the math about how much damage the guy on Vincent was doing, and I computed that he was hitting the boss for what I would say with his special for 6 hours. I thought that was sort of weird. And the reason I thought it was weird was because I was like, it's really strange that he hit the boss for 6 hours and it took him 12 hours to beat the stage. It would make a lot more sense if the boss had double the health and he hit the boss for 12 hours. Wouldn't it? So that's something that, anyways, I'll probably have to. So anyways, we're working on Marion. I'm going to probably cut some of this out of the video. So if you're wondering how we jumped here, the reality is, here's what happened. I was looking through the source code to try and understand why the horseman has half as much health. I couldn't figure it out. At some point, there's a stage level of HP, and it's somewhere they modulate how much everything has, and I can't see where that is. And it's frustrating. Anyways. Oh, wow, okay. Well, we gotta work on the orb. 91. But yeah, we were able to do 10-6, so we'll do 10-6, the Poison Cave. That'll be easy tomorrow because we only have the wolf to deal with. Then 10-7, I'm willing to try 10-7. I don't think this is going to be unreasonably long, so I think it's fine to keep going. The only thing on crit damage, that's what I like to see. We haven't seen crit damage in a while. So that's the only thing. I think it'll be fine. In fact, I know it'll be fine. We'll make it fine. So yeah, we have actually been lacking in crit damage, which is sort of weird when you think about it. Oh, this is going to be kind of weird. I think 94? I apologize if there's a little bit of me just speculating. I just don't understand why the horseman has half as much. It doesn't make sense. That I can see. Nor defense penetration. What is up with that? Alright, let's work on let's get the orb up. Can we get the orb to 94? We should be able to. Might even be able to get the ring up to 97. Ooh, getting close to 2,700. Yeah. I have no problem with that. The higher the better. Okay, 2694. It's going to be close. It is going to be close. And survey, crit damage again. Finally, we're getting some crit damage. Today is a good day. For crit damage, that is. Now, will we get to 2697? That is the question. Oh, I'm going to have an interesting dilemma, maybe. Oh, it's going to be so close, maybe. It is going to be close. Okay. 2697, I think we're fine. We have 11, we're fine. As long as I don't, well, even if I just, unless I dismantle 9 things, and it's like, what are you doing, Zerdan? And survey says, crit damage, that's 3 crit damage, that doesn't, that, I mean, it was a drought. We haven't had crit damage in a while, that's 3. And 118.88 million. And 286,000 and 286,025 crit damage. So we finally broke the 285,000 crit damage barrier. We were kind of sitting there for a while. I'm like, is it going to happen? Is it going to happen? Is it going to happen? Yep. That is... We're at a very weird spot. That's okay. That's okay. We're going to have an interesting day tomorrow. I'm going to tell you that right now. We're going to have a very interesting day tomorrow. But, that said, we do need to go ahead and level up that castle. Tomorrow is another day. And yes, we are going to go all the way with Marion to 5,000, if you missed that. And then we will be making Sophia, we should hopefully be able to make Sophia a rank 2 book, hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. I will say that, as we're getting up here with Total War, yep, we are almost done with this. Once we finish getting these 2 to 11, we are going to go back and focus on the Ice Mine and the Lightning Hall, as we're going to be focusing on exclusively Marion and we're not going to be switching. I want to see how far we can get those two. And then, of course, what we'll probably do is, since I'm going to be all in on Marion, is once we get 11, 10, and for both of them done, we'll start sweeping, and we'll just do kind of the same thing, where we're going to focus on getting the 12 10s cleared of ice and lightning, and then we'll come back and catch the poison cave. It's just been a lot of fun, like, pushing those, because we kind of left those behind. But that does mean that when Marion is done, we will be doing something kind of similar to catch these up, and then once it's all done, once we have everything to 12-12, or 12-10, we will start working on Vincent. So, we will be... Oh, I have another thing. And now I need to guess how much health... That's an interesting number. It was even better before. It was 1433333. Now I ruined it, like I always do. We're going to go with 21 point... Jeez. 21.469. Not even close. 21.5 million. So you remember, once we get this to 23 million, we will go back to leveling up Vincent until he is maxed. Once Vincent is max level, you know, we will go ahead and then start leveling up the castle to 25 million. Once the castle hits 25 million, we will then resume, and I'm actually going to probably put maybe 500 levels on Brian. Just the reason being is so that Daniel and Brian are at the front of the line, outside of obviously Vincent. And, I mean, eventually that won't matter so much. It matters, I mean, I could put 100 levels on Brian. It's not really the amount of levels. It's just to set him apart so when I'm doing stuff that they don't coalesce. You know, what I'll do is once Daniel hits 8,000, I'm going to start putting 5 levels on Brian instead. And just that way to separate him from the pack. Because that way they, you know, and if Brian gets to 8,000, we'll stop and we'll just go back to Daniel. Just to make it more, because that's the only way I have to organize the heroes. Because you notice in Total War when you pick them, it's like the order isn't the order isn't fixed and they shuffle around. Anyways, it's a very long outro. That said, once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. And if you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day.